Looks like this guy just took breaking news to a whole new level. He shattered the glass door like it was his plans for the weekend. Talk about a real doorbell moment. Looks like this guy took standing up for your beliefs to a whole new level. Who knew the bathroom could double as a sleeping pod? Talk about a real loser. Guy confidently steps forward, only to meet his arch nemesis, a bollard with ninja-like stealth. Guess some things really don't work well when they're too in over their heads. Just when you thought your workday couldn't get any deeper, Bob takes going the extra mile to a whole new level. He's now literally digging his own grave. The driver fails to remove parking barrier, proving once again that they thought park and ride meant taking a joyride on the way out. That's one way to paint your car. Who knew a drive-through car wash could double as a Jackson Pollock art exhibit?
Así se pintan los carros en la sierra.
Watch your toes. Did it hit you?
My toes, I got my hand.
Moving furniture is like playing Jenga. One wrong move, and suddenly you're just a guy with a broken couch and a really awkward story. When the volleyball hits her square in the face, it's a reminder that not all serves come with a side of grace. Some just come with a side of oops. Looks like he thought he was farming, but instead he just plowed right into the ground. Talk about a rough crop. When the balloon popped, she dropped the cake like it owed her money. Cake everywhere and a party ruined. That's one way to stop an airplane. Just throw a surprise party on the runway and watch it screech to a halt.
Whoa!
You can see it happening, but can't make it stop. Like a cat on a Roomba headed for the stairs. It's only a matter of time before someone yells, "No, Fluffy, don't do it." He was just trying to wash the dirt off the trailer, but ended up taking a full body rinse instead. Boy goes for a slam dunk, but ends up scoring a full court face plant in the mud, proving once and for all, gravity is undefeated.
Oh, Mark.
Son falls into water while kayaking with Dad on Father's Day because what better way to bond with Dad than a full intact dunk into nature's ice bath? Dad was teaching his sons how to catch, but ended up catching something he didn't expect. Front row seats to an instant vasectomy. Man slips and falls on his front steps, proving once and for all that gravity never misses a Monday meeting. Car rolls down the street after the driver forgets to engage the parking brake. Guess it decided to park itself at a better spot. Looks like that ramp lift decided it was time for a dramatic exit, sending the race car sideways like it was auditioning for a Fast and Furious sequel. Well, that's one way to deliver a dent in the delivery truck. Looks like the driver took backing up a little too seriously. That moment when your chair decides it wants a splash too, and you realize the only thing getting soaked is your dignity. When play wrestling with friends leads to a wardrobe malfunction, you know it's a real tearjerker. Time to invest in some stronger seams.
Oh, Kobe. Oh, Kobe. Ah! Kobe. Ah!
Looks like this car took splitting the bill a little too literally. Looks like someone took head out the door a bit too literally. Remember, folks, always check for clearance before making a grand exit. Guy trips and falls while walking out of a walk-in refrigerator. Guess he really couldn't handle the chill.
You're just laughing?
Talk about a frosty reception. Who TF wears roller skates to the toilet? That's not a bathroom break, that's an extreme sport. When you think you're pulling out of a parking spot, but end up pulling your own door off? Guess that's one way to make an exit. When you don't get paid enough, every meeting feels like a hostage situation. Except you're the one who's been taken hostage by your own paycheck. Lad drives his car into the pool, proving once and for all that he's more of a fish than a driver. When the forklift operator tried to finesse that turn, the only thing he nailed was the truck's rearview mirror. Man accidentally bumps his SUV into a tree while backing up because clearly, objects in the mirror should also come with a warning. Looks like the beer delivery man took cracking open a cold one a bit too literally. Guess he's really committed to getting the party started. Watching this guy keep sliding and falling on the floor is like seeing a live-action blooper reel. At this point, he should just start charging for the comedy show. Nothing says happy birthday quite like the floor suddenly deciding to throw a surprise party of its own. Talk about a real drop in the festivities. I guess the cake wasn't the only thing that couldn't hold its weight. Looks like the server was just trying to serve up some flippin' good entertainment. Who knew dinner could come with a side of acrobatics? Watching that guy fall off the parallel bars was like witnessing a graceful swan transform into a confused potato mid-air. Proof that gravity always wins, even in the gym. Alright fellas, what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting and educational contents in the future. Thanks for your support.